I'm back with another video. This video is of a young girl, and I guess that's her little baby, right there with the hair. And as been for years, I don't know what part of the country she from, but here in South Carolina, when you walk out of Walmart, they ask to see a receipt. That's been going on for years and years and years. So, the lady asked this young lady, I guess she white, I don't know what color she is. But she asked this girl for a receipt as she walked out. But the white lady with the bag up front of her, she didn't ask her for a receipt. Therefore, when the lady asked her to see her receipt, she said, well, she didn't ask that white lady for a receipt, why she asking her for a receipt or whatever. So, lady said she wants to see her receipt. So she shows the lady her receipt and says, now I want a refund. She bought $103-something worth of stuff. I want a refund. So she's standing there mildly, calmly, so professionally, asking for a refund. So the lady will leave the store. No, not without my refund. So the lady calls the police, as white people normally do when they're dealing with black people. And to tell the truth, I ain't gonna say the lady should have called the police on her, but I don't see where the store manager was wrong. Or the greeter. It's not a manager, it's a greeter. There's a greeter at the Walmart. I don't like that lady because, I don't like greeters. I used to speak to greeters. I don't even speak to greeters because I don't like greeters. I don't like the Walmart greeters because, well, when I was having my issue before I got my parking decal, and I was having trouble walking, and I had a dumb doctor that wasn't giving me what I need, so I ended up changing doctors in 2013 and got the walker and cane and parking decal what I needed, because it was a struggle, especially when the family thinks you just putting on their own attention. And therefore, as a mother, you gotta go out and do what you gotta do, for your house and stuff. And this lady would give me a very hard time. This lady actually called a whole bunch of white men on me because I needed to use the electric buggy to leave the Walmart. She said I couldn't take it outside. I was done shopping in the store. I literally could not walk outside of Walmart without the buggy because I have literally fallen in the street, and I had a young lady allow her husband to help me back to the store, because there wasn't no chair, to hold onto the pole until my body would just calm down. At the time I was dealing with MS, but the doctor that I was just diagnosed, and that doctor back then was full of BS, charging the insurance company for tests over and over and over again, and I'm just getting worse. And he's saying, well, this test is not showing anything, which is typical of quack doctors. But anyway, back to this. Well, she would just give me a really hard time about the electric chair. So it just got to the place where I couldn't just go in the store anymore because it was horrible. I couldn't find my car. I would get lost during it. It was horrible. But you think Walmart people care? So I had to stay out of Walmart for 2 years until I got a cane. And one day when I was in, I think of my husband, I wouldn't go unless I was with somebody or whatever. But still, people not paying me no attention because they think, as most MS patients, especially I would say in my situation, men think we are just family, period. No, men, husband, wife, family, siblings, whatever. They literally think we are putting on and just want attention. Nothing wrong with us. Literally hear that forever and still hear it. But now that I've been diagnosed and getting help, I don't hear it as much. But anyway, back to my storytelling. So I went in Walmart one day. It was really hard. I went in Walmart, bought me a cane, and I practiced walking with the cane in Walmart because somebody was showing me how you walk with a cane. Because I didn't know how to walk with a cane, so it was just a struggle to walk with a cane. So I went in Walmart, bought a cane, and then based on what the person was showing me, I practiced walking with the cane in Walmart, straightened my body up so I could walk. And then once I got it figured out, then I went to walking with the cane. Some guy come over there and was telling me something. I guess he was, I don't know what he was saying, because I'm so irritated with Walmart. I only go in Walmart for certain things. Or if I happen to need, I can't get it for someplace else, which is mostly electronics. But so he called and saying, "Oh, we don't tell you." And I said, "Yeah," because see, I was nice. But I just don't want to be bothered by nobody in Walmart, because people in Walmart would just, if you see somebody having a hard time, why would you give them an extra hard time, act like they're trying to steal? What? And when I go get a electric cart, the lady would hold the bucket and give it to a white person. Which is, I get what this girl's saying. I don't blame white people. I only blame white people for what they do. Basically, I don't got a problem with the what she fact that she hold it for the other lady. She didn't want. She just making her business, so I couldn't get the chair. So once I got me another doctor, and he realized what was going on with me. It only took him a week, one day, and then I was coming to him every 2 weeks until I got calmed down, and then I went from every 2 months. From every 3 months, every 4 months. Now I see him every 6 months, because I figured out how to manage my stuff with the help of a good doctor. Well, in the beginning, he said, because I tried to use a walker, but for some reason I couldn't use a walker. Me and the walker go to the floor. So he said, no, you need a rollator. So he wrote a prescription for a rollator. He signed a paper, make sure I got my permanent decal. Because the other doctor did give me a temporary decal, but he would never, but the latest one just never let me get in the office. And a lot of times it's the staffing in the doctor office that's the problem. And then the doctor hired them to do that. But anyway, this would not let this doctor sign for me to get a permanent decal, and they knew what my issues was. So he gave me a permanent decal. He even signed the paper, faxing me, make sure it go through. And when for my student loans, because my student loans, made sure my student loans was discharged, and the paper come back and say, well, he didn't fill them out right. He said, well, what do they want? He looked at it, looked up all the codes and everything, and put it in there again, and it went through. He was a really good doctor. He really helped me. So with all of that said, that's my issue with Walmart. Now I come in Walmart with my walker. Everybody looking at me. She's smiling. I look at her. I never smile. I never speak. I will greet some greeters. The black girls, I will greet them. But I got to a place I didn't even want to greet them. And that's because I would just rather Walmart not have a greeter. If greeters have that kind of power to just do whatever. But I see what this girl is saying. But the thing is, Walmart been asking to see receipt for years. They ask me for my receipt all the time. I see a lady walk by with a buggy full of stuff, no receipt. I got a little bag, can I see your receipt? Oh, okay, I get my receipt, so my receipt. That's happened to me several times over the years. It happens to this day sometimes, even though they don't ask as much as they used to. But they will let a white person go through there, and they will ask me for my receipt. I show my receipt. I don't get it. I said, I'll show my receipt. My thing is this. Is white people stealing, what do I care? Long as I ain't going to jail for stealing nothing. Because when I go in Walmart, you can't follow me, you can't walk behind me, you can't do nothing. That Walmart, the time that I go to, everybody in that Walmart knows me, and half of them don't like me, especially the workers. Because I don't like being surrounded. You got this white lady over there and her daughter over there doing what happened in a hair store with a little white girl over there stealing stuff, and she accused me and my 4 kids. That was stressful. But after she did all that checking, she didn't find that she disappeared. See, that's what your race do to you. That was years ago. My kids was young. They all grown with kids now. But anyway, with this lady, you asked me for my receipt. I don't care. So One day I went in there. I was going through there. This lady with a whole bunch of bag of stuff. She goes through first. I goes behind her. The alarm goes off. Ma'am, can I see your receipt? She ain't asking for the white lady that walking through ahead of me. I said, oh, that's me, ma'am. I pulled my receipt, sold my receipt. She said, oh, I'm come back later because they knew somebody stole it. She knew it wasn't me because all of my stuff was clear. So she had to call that same white lady back that walk ahead of me, and they went through her whole buggy looking for stuff. It was her and a white man. So I got my bag and my receipt, and now I'm walking on by. Because Barbara, a black pixie, don't give no F. I will show my receipt. This young lady should have just showed the daggone receipt and kept on going. Now, she being humiliated harassed by the police. So what if they don't ask white people for the receipt in Walmart? I've experienced that all the time. And I always show my receipt. These people have tried. This lady told me I cannot take a picture of me and my kids and family in the Walmart because I might be taking pictures of the prices on the grocery. I'm like, what? Look at that lady. I said, okay. Look at that lady. That same lady, the wheelchair lady, calling security on me. And then when I look up, see all these white men coming out there, and one light skin black, I'm like, what the? This lady actually called security on me for taking the buggy out. So I got out the buggy, and they noticed, because I already had my parking decal. I had the parking decal. I had the red temporary one that the other doctor gave me. So they noticed I parked in the handicap part. Oh, she's in the handicap part. So when I turn around to get out the buggy, I see all four of them coming at me. I'm like, really? They realized I was there. I wanted to get in the car. They said, well, you can't take a buggy. Instead of they saying something, all of them just turn, look back, look at each other. Just got the buggy and take it back in. And I looked at him and I got in my car. I said, that red lady really actually called security on me over this buggy. And no, I can't walk. Like I do when I go in the store, I'm already weak and my legs are bad. Once I done been in there and shop and come out, it's horrible. I literally couldn't walk out of the store. Half the time I had to leave out the store without buying anything because it was just so hard. So I do whatever can to try to function. And these Walmart people are horrible. Horrible people. Especially greeter. But black and white greeters ask me now. When I come in there, they smile and speak. I usually don't speak. I usually don't smile. I used to just walk in. So I don't see greeters too often time. But most of the time, they looking at me, smiling and speaking. I don't speak at nothing. I don't care if you're black or white. Because it doesn't matter if you're black or white. The greeter is there to do whatever. Now, another incident in Walmart why I don't like Walmart. I got experiences in Walmart. But this girl here, let's show it there. Show the receipt and leave. They do it all the time. But anyway, another incident, I went in Walmart. I do what I normally do. I'm in the electronics section. And I'm walking around. I don't know. I know what I want. But I don't know what brand it's going to be. Or what style it's going to be. Just as long as it does what I needed to do. So I'm in here looking. Yeah, the Spencer the white little girl. I don't know what they doing over there. So I'm over here looking for my stuff. I noticed this lady, this little girl over here. And that's a flashback when my kids were little. The same white, not same one, but white little girl over there messing with stuff. Well, I'm looking for stuff. I noticed people you know how people just stand around watching people coming out of the back. Well, I don't know what the F, I don't know what the world going on. So I ignore people. Don't you sit up and make me good. So this happens quite a few times. So one day I was in there, so my niece was working, my aunt was working in there. She's 10 years younger than me. But my aunt was working in there. She come and said, Barbara, what are you doing? So I'm and everybody look at her. Oh, okay. And then everybody start this person. I notice everything. I'm aware of my surroundings and I can see the whole field around me. Whether you know I see you or not. I see you. You can be on the other aisle over there. And because of the field around me and I can see everything, particular range of field around me, if I might not see you on the other side of the corner, I know you there. For one fact, when I went where I went, I caught a glimpse of you over there. And then when you come around watching, I just see you. When I'm just seeing all these young people in my field just coming up, and I'm watching them, I'm already noticed what this is. Then I see you look like managers coming out of the back. And another time, my aunt daughter is her it's her little cousin, but she raised her from a baby because her mother was on drugs, so she raised her from a baby. She raises her and her cousin used to, her and her cousin, and they both, their mama stayed in the same house. So they grew up as sisters and brothers, even though they're first cousins. And so when he had a child from this girl that was on drugs, being she was the only girl in the house, she basically raised a little girl. So anyway, she was seen there one time. She see things going on. She comes out. I had different people comes out, but this last particular time, this everybody coming out. It's at least about 4 or 5 women, men, and whatever. I see these people. Instead of they paying attention to this white lady, this little girl over here, obviously stealing something, because I sense it. Then come everybody focusing on me. So the lady just comes up. Can I help you? I'm just looking around for what I want, like I always do. I said, I want something that, that I could stand my phone up, like a little stand or whatever. I said, I don't know what kind of. I said, I just come in and then I look. And if I see it, I get it. If I don't see it, I come back another time and usually be here. She's like, so that's what I'm doing. And people seem to have a problem with that. So when I come back again to see it was there, I usually like a week or 2, a month later, I come back in, I'm looking, doing what I normally do. I see this happening all over again, all these people out of nowhere. I just went off on these people. I said, I got money. Ain't nothing in here I need to steal. I said, I don't have to steal nothing. Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm going off on all of these, like 10 people got me surrounding the grid. It's so many people in my field that I'm just seeing people everywhere. People over here, people over there, everybody looking at you like crazy. All of a sudden, I look up, and I see my husband coming up from the car. I look at him, I say, yeah, these people over here act like somebody want to steal something. I say, oh, you don't back from the car. And my husband look at me like a fool. He look at me and say, oh, yeah, there goes a fool. Everybody looking at me, looking at him. That's not everybody just disperse. Yeah, get over my face. That's how I ain't say that. But I'm like, come on now. You always do that. Now when I go in there, nobody comes anywhere near me. And when I need help looking for something, nobody will help me. So I go in the store, walk around, do what I gonna do. And then the other thing, when I go to pay for it, everybody disappears from the counter and don't want to wait on me. So I end up taking my stuff out of electronic, going to the front and pay for what I need to pay for. Been doing it for years. Because I can't, because people always follow me. Ever since I was a child. They would have these black women that work in these dime stores, and they would allow that they would just follow us kids all around the store, and we used to tell them all back then. Me and my sister, I got money. Ain't nobody always following somebody. Ain't always following something. I ain't want to steal. Ain't nothing in here to steal. We used to do that all the time. We were little kids. Me and my six other siblings, because there's 7 of us, and we ain't never steal nothing. Period. Like I said, I might. People look at me, they see me because they say I act suspicious when I'm in a store. I didn't realize that. But after I started seeing myself, it's like me watching myself shop and watching how other people who I know steal something get caught in the store. I said, oh, okay, that's why they do that. But you ain't never know me to steal nothing, so get out my face. So as I'm leaving the store, they watching me, but they know not to get too close in my field because they know, even though they're not in my eyesight, I see them because they're in my field. So as I'm leaving out of the store, 2 black guys come follow me out of the store. I said, I'm walking store. I don't went up front. I don't pay for all my stuff like I normally do because they get on my nerves back there. I got my new 6S phone. And I went in there, same old. But this white guy, he went up in that door too. But this particular day, I'm kind of flirting with him, you know what. And I get my stuff smiling, joking, laughing, and whatever. I got my phone, very last phone in there, and this black girl in there tried to give it to the girl behind me. And my husband was like, really? He said, no. Because she tried to get the phone and sell it to the girl behind me that just came up. And she said, there ain't no more phone. And she tell the girl, she gonna pick up my phone and tell the girl, well, this my phone right here. She said, we got one right here. And the dude said, well, yeah, I got a phone right here. And she could say, we got one right here. I'm standing there and I don't know what in the world she was thinking. So she telling the girl she got a phone right there. And he was going to ring her up. I'm like, what's she going to do, ring the girl up ahead of me? I couldn't get that. That ain't made absolutely no sense to me. So I'm thinking she wanted to ring something there because I knew she wasn't going to get my phone. So I ring the phone. So he gets the phone and she want to ring the girl. And he said, he look at her. He said, since the white guy, I'm just laughing and being friendly with. He said, she said, you not getting this phone. She said, that's her phone. She said, this is her phone. And this is the last phone for $99. All the other phones would have been in yesterday. And he said they would have went back to the regular price of $199. And she was trying to get that girl behind me this phone. But then when I looked back, I saw who she was. And she said, oh, she recognized my husband. She hugged and she looked at me to my, oh, that girl know me. Oh, and she hugged me. Oh, I didn't realize you. Whatever, girl. She was a sweet little girl. I saw her grow up anyway. I know her mom and daddy well. Then her little uppity daughter. Anyway, so when I got in the car, I asked my husband, I said, what in the world was going on? Was she trying to ring her head? She said, no, she was trying to give her that phone. And I looked at him, and she said she thinks she was going to take your phone and give it to her. She said, that's what that girl was trying to do back there. And that dude tell her, he said, no, this is her phone. And so she that naughty girl look at me with attitude. I don't care. But y'all the same people in there that don't like me, because when I come in Walmart, don't follow me. Don't be watching me, staring me like you crazy. Or I'm just going, and I'm not going to talk. I don't talk to specific people. I just look to the air and start shooting off my mouth. That can nobody gonna say, oh, you say something to me, you talking to me. First of all, was I looking at you? Second of all, did I call your name? Third of all, did you hear me say anything to you? I'm talking about you over here. You got a problem? Okay, let's address the problem. Oh, so. Oh, okay. What do you want? Well, do you need anything? No, if I need something, I ask you. Like I tell one lady, you ain't asked that white lady, can I help you? Don't come over here asking me. I have done that to people in Staples everywhere I go. This one followed me for years. But one thing that never happened, nobody ever called the police on me. You know why? Because first of all, I'm going to do what you ask. I'm going to buy my stuff, and you ask me for my receipt. I'm going to show you my receipt. And I'm not going to say, I want my money back because you didn't ask that white lady. This has happened to me at least 2 or 3 times. That thing will go off, and with me and somebody going through the same time, and they gonna ask me for my receipt. Oh, I show my receipt. And then when they tell me to step back and come back through again, it didn't go off. So they had to go and catch the 2 white people with a buggy full of stuff getting out the door and stop them and go look through the thing. Girl, that's what you do. You don't, I want my money back. No. This happened to me constantly, girl. And I am just as small and dark-skinned and cute as this girl. She's younger because I'm like 59. So this girl here, this been going on with me ever since, oh my God. You got really bad when I was in my 40s. But girl, show the receipt and keep it moving. I'm not getting arrested. I have been confronted by security and stuff like that, but they never did nothing to me, because once they turn around and look at me, everything back up. They look at me, everything backs up. I don't get that kind of girl, and I never have, and I never will, because I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And if I need, and if you confrontational with me directly, I'm gonna be confrontational with you directly. And I just would have never did what this girl did. I would never have do what she did. Ask for her money back. think I got other pictures in here of this girl. Now she's being arrested. Oh, she's so proud to be arrested. I call my lawyer. Call my lawyer. Tell her daughter, call my lawyer. I call your dad. Now she getting arrested. Girl, she's being walked out of the Walmart. And I got this off of Willie D put a link in it, and I went and I clicked on that link and watched the video. She's been arrested. Girl, then they got a picture of her by the car, and he was going to check her. Well, he tried to hurt her arm. You know, when they arrest you, they try to pull your arm and hurt you. And she tell that girl, say, I'm dealing with cancer. I'm dealing with cancer. This when she was in the store. I'm dealing with cancer. I barely weigh 100 pounds. You don't have to pull me like that. I'm going to walk. So, you know how cops are when you never wait. They don't wait. They try to escalate to get you to say you resisting arrest. She just let him know. So I guess he decided he just not gonna broke her up like some like you have gotten. Girl, you just lucky. And he took her to the car. And I don't know what he's saying. She said, just arrest me. Just arrest me. And she was at the car. Tell him, just arrest me. Just arrest me. And she was at the car. And so he was going to check her. She said, I would rather a female check me. I want a female check me. He did not want him checking her. So finally, I guess a lady comes out and he started checking her. I didn't look at all the video because this girl is annoying. She's just a talking. She's just annoying. Girl. Why you going to jail? Because, I don't know if it's a little black or white, because black and white didn't to me, so it don't really matter. Ask you for a receipt and not the white people. It happens to me all the time. It happened to me to this day. Oh, you need my receipt? Oh, I show my receipt. Barbara don't gotta steal nothing. That's attitude. That's my attitude. And when people get her, they tell me, well, you don't have to act. You don't have to be so this and that. All right. I don't give a. I said, I don't gotta steal nothing. And I'm telling you, but I have done some weird, suspicious looking things. I'm just the weirdest, suspicious looking person ever in a store because that's my personality since a child. It's nothing. It took me years to figure out why people respond to me the way they do, but now I understand. It's my nature, and it's just that I don't know, that oblivion nature that I have that people don't understand. So now that I understand it, I don't get mad at people. I want to get mad when people confront me with dumbness, or like you surrounding me, staring at me like I want to steal stuff, and you got your daggone white woman and child over here, right by over here, and I'm over here, but you staring at me and not this white lady. I don't even want to hear it. So when they started at me, I look around, that lady don't disappear. That's all what they were doing. But anyway, it's certain white people you're just not going to do that to. But you're not going to do it to me. Like I say, I'm only confrontational when you are confrontational with me. But then again, I'm not the kind of person to get arrested. I'm not going to get arrested because I knows how to act. Oh, this girl act very professional. But her professional don't mean nothing when the woman tell you you're not getting no refund, so leave Walmart. Oh, not without a refund. She goes to police. Girl, first of all, I just would have never asked for a refund. Because once you ask for a refund and they say no, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. Once they say no, leave the store, it's trespassing. It's trespassing once they say leave the store and you say not without a refund. Okay, I ain't arguing with you. Call police. Police comes. She's all professional talking. The police say, we need you to leave the store. Not without my refund. Not without a refund. I asked her for a refund. Girl, all that explaining don't mean nothing. I don't explain squat. I don't explain nothing. When I get fronted with whatever. Now, the two guys I was telling you that was following me out of the store, they were following me. But they was also following another lady that I didn't realize. Because when I looked back and I realized they was following me, I looked back at them. Like I say, you in my field. I may not see you, but I eventually, I know you there. I sense you there. And I just intuitively turned around and I saw them. And when they look at me, They went on past me and went to this lady. I said, oh, okay. So as I showed, that's my receipt. I think, I'm not sure. The lady asked me for my receipt. Because they know I pay for the thing. Because they followed me out of the back of the electronic to the front where I pay for my stuff and went on out. They saw me pay for the stuff. So the receipt, I'm on my way out. Watching the receipt and whatever, I'm looking. The man that tell her she need to do this and she need to do that. And she's like, what? She said, I'm going to need you to give me what you got in your bag because I don't want to embarrass you. I don't want to check it. He talking. It's a black lady. Just kind of, she's skinny like me and this little girl. She's the size of this police officer, but she's a black woman. And she looking at him, and she looking at him, and she said, I don't want to embarrass you, but I know this and that. And she said, I'm going to need you to give me this. And she's standing there looking all fool. I'm looking, walking out the store. She looking crazy. She said, well, we can go in the back and whatever, I don't want to embarrass you. But I don't need you this, I don't need you that. Because apparently she stole something out of the store. Because the same two guys that did this to this woman, they was in the back watching me. Long as you not in my peripheral vision, I don't care. But if you ain't my peripheral vision, I'm going to shoot my mouth off. I'm not going to say nothing to you directly. I'm just going to say, well, I don't know why everybody watching me. I got money. I don't got to steal nothing. I just go talking like that. My husband like, he don't say nothing now. He used to get mad at me, saying, why you always showing up? You always causing the scene. And then he gets cussed out in the store. Then, now everybody else in the store getting it. He getting it. Then I'm a little firecracker. Just mouthing off at everybody. You better take my side. You better have my back. Because I ain't getting arrested. Because I know how to act. But anyway. So I just went on out the store and they had her back there talking to her. And she looking at me like I'm crazy. So I don't know what all that was about. But I just pictured this girl, this whole scene to this day. And that was at least about 3 years ago. So it is what it is. So, girl, just show the receipt. I don't care if 10 white people walk past you. Show the receipt and keep it moving. Because when that buzzer goes off, now I done had that buzzer go off 2 or 3 times on me. And they called me back and searched my whole entire bag. I got my receipt. That lady literally searched this happened to me quite a few times, searched my whole entire bag, check everything in the bag, buy the receipt, and make sure I didn't have nothing in that bag. I've had that happen. Me and my husband, I by myself, I stand up there and wait. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. I don't give a F if you check my receipt. I don't care if you check everything in my bag. I don't gotta steal nothing. I'm acting crazy. Because this is how I act in the store when people act like I steal something. I'm happy. You're not going to take my happiness. No, you irritate me, then I'm going to be stress-free. Because all that stress you put on me, I'm going to put on you. I'm going to keep it with you. Have a lovely day in the neighborhood. Checking my receipt. And find out Barbara pay for her stuff, period. I have done some weird stuff. I have done some weird stuff even lately. And people just like, go ahead, lady. Because we see you over there being weird. It look like you stealing something because you look weird. And then I show her the bag. I show her my receipt. The lady like, go ahead. I have actually given me my receipt and she wouldn't look at it. And I have seen them check white people receipt. I walk or hand her my receipt. You can go ahead. I've had that happen. Like I say, weird stuff happens to me all the time. But anyway, just show the receipt. Walmart been doing it for years. What this little girl goes through, I've been going through for years though. She got cancer. They tried to tell me I had cancer. I like, nah, don't have no cancer. 10 years later, I'm still doing good. And I said, they don't check me for cancer. They say that I'm fine cancer, take my blood, leukemia, cervical cancer, all that. They don't check and find all of that. I say, I don't have no cancer. So find something else wrong with me. And that's when I got another doctor. MS, diabetes, cataract, blind in one eye, glaucoma in both eyes, heart murmur, real bad heart murmur, scoliosis caused it. Whole lot of stuff. But they tried to give me cancer. And my husband said, you probably had cancer, but because you refuse to believe it, why it didn't affect you. That could be true. But my thing is, I'm not leaving this world with no cancer. I'm not leaving this world with all these, with no diabetes. I reversed my diabetes, so, girl, show the receipt. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.